Hãy like, đăng ký và chia sẻ nhé bạn. Trung tâm Ngoại ngữ Ngọc Vân chúc bạn một ngày vui vẻ.
Hi, my name is Ying Thư and welcome to my presentation. As students, we are often faced with the decision whether to study at a university in our own country or to pursue higher education abroad. While there are many benefits to studying abroad, there are also compelling reasons to choose to study at a university in the country. In this presentation, I will tell you 3 reasons why study at a university in the country can be advantageous. Number 1. Closer to home. One of the biggest advantages of studying in the country is that it's not far from home. Being close to home can provide us with a sense of comfort and security. We will be closer to families and friends, eat more delicious food, and receive more help from people around us. All of these factors can help us develop a better learning spirit. Number 2, studying in the country will result in a lighter study program because we can choose to study in Vietnamese instead of study everything in English as we would when studying abroad. This is especially important for those who struggle with learning in a foreign language. Study in our native language can also help us better understand complex concepts and retain information more effectively. In conclusion, study at a university in the country can be a wise choice for many students. It offers the benefit of being closer to home, lighter study program, and lower tuition fee. Of course, there are still have disadvantages of studying in the country, such as focus on theory rather than practice, or limited job opportunity after graduation. However, with a careful consideration and planning, we can make the most of our university experience and achieve academic and career goals. That is all my presentation. Thanks for listening and see you again.
Hello teacher, my name is Lex and today I will tell you about the advantages and disadvantages of intelligent robots. Intelligent robots play a vital role in modern days. Besides benefits, we must consider disadvantages when using them. There are some good things that AI robots bring to our lives. Firstly, they get involved in industrial production lines that used to require a great human workforce. They work faster and make less careless mistakes than humans. Secondly, robots can replace humans in doing dangerous and difficult jobs. Lots of robots are designed to dive deep under the sea to look for and save wrecked ships or damaged planes. In hospitals, some robots can help doctors discover damaged organs in patients and take care of old patients. However, AI has its own drawbacks. The first one is that robots are designed and programmed by humans. Therefore, they become useless and disabled due to power failure. Another disadvantage of AI robots is that they could be controlled by hackers. In such cases, robotic machines can cause damage to human lives. In conclusion, there are both advantages and disadvantages of using AI robots. The advantages seem to outweigh the counterpart. However, we must not totally rely on them or else we could find ourselves in very dangerous situation.
Hi guys, I'm Nguyên. Today I'm gonna tell you about the effective learning method. Nowadays, we are having good quality of technology that gives students advantages in studying, like using smartphone to search the information from the internet. But these digital devices also distract them from their work, so many study techniques are created to avoid a lack of concentration in studying. And the Pomodoro is a time management developed by Francisco Cirillo. And what do we need to start the Pomodoro? Firstly, of course, a luck. Well, we're using it to know when to end the work exactly on time and to stop taking break. At first, we may feel struggling to do everything on time, but it's okay because we need time to get used to it. And there are some steps to implement the Pomodoro. Step 1. Take a to-do list and a timer. Step 2. Set your timer for 25 minutes and focus on a single task until the timer rings. And when the session ends, just mark off one Pomodoro and record what you have completed. And then just take a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoro, we may need to take a longer break, about 15 to 30 minutes. And if you think, oh my God, it's so hard for me to stay focused for a long time, no worry, I have some tips to make the Pomodoro so effective. And the first is stay away from the screens. Not all the break created equal, right? So if your Pomodoro happens on the computer, don't just switch to the Instagram or Twitter when the timer goes off. Just give your eyes and brain a break from the screens. Well, we just stand up, move around, or even stretch. If you work at home, you can fold some clothes or clean the kitchen. Whatever you do, your break will be much more mentally refreshing if you stayed away from the screens. And the next is use an app to enforce your Pomodoro. Humans are fallible, right? So no matter how motivated you have at the start of the day, it's really hard to utterly stick to the Pomodoro exactly. Just hold yourself with a accountable reminder app. And well, that's all about the Pomodoro. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Hello, I'm Hua Mei. I'm 18 years old. These videos I will discuss how artificial intelligence had affected social life. Artificial intelligence is slowly permeating all aspects of human life, with great scientific and technological developments. And now, with artificial intelligence, machines can do stuff that humans do and even better. So, how do this affect social interaction? The first is the impact of artificial intelligence on employment. In the future, technologies may be able to totally replace people in certain tasks, resulting in workers losing their employments or having their earnings reduced. Furthermore, artificial intelligence technologies will compete with countries that give inexpensive labor. Second, it can be a security risk. Many artificial intelligence technologies nowadays can be utilized for military objectives or to carry out cyber attack. Also, necessitate the development of new security methods. The final task is to forecast in the futures of superintelligence. It's difficult to anticipate where artificial intelligence may leak out social activities in the future, for better or worse. What if machines have intellect greater than human? With current technological environments, producing superintelligence is entirely feasible. Faced with the issues that artificial intelligence technologies provides, nations' governments are faced with the difficulties of providing a driving force for the growth of science and technologies, while also dealing with the effects of artificial intelligence. Thanks for listening.
Hello teacher, my name is Nguyên and today I talk about the red panda, an endangered species. The red panda is slightly larger than a domestic cat with a pea-like body and thick reddish brown fur. They are very skillful and acrobatic animals, mostly in trees. They usually live in the eastern Himalayas and they often eat bamboo, a common species in this region. Do you know that they have become an iconic animal of the state of Sikkim? Every year, the northeastern state of Sikkim hosts the Red Panda Festival. Despite the festival with less than 1000 left in the world, they are listed as endangered. So, what is the cause? Humans have made global warming. Climate change in Sikkim may increase the risk of wildfire. The red panda has to move to higher altitude. Human activities are taking a toll on the forests of Sikkim. Humans depend on fire groups from the forest as their main fuel source. Sikkim forests are also home to communities of medical flying and often subject to illegal logging and trade. WWF is helping logging communities in Sikkim protect forests and ensure that even as temperatures soar, red panda have a safe place to call home, working to reduce human impact on forests, prevent felling of trees, use forest resources and exploit trees more sustainably. Is on about red pandas. Let's ensure a healthy and safe living environment for them. Thank you for listening.